Hi everyone, Jynx here. New hair for the new year. I wanted to take the chance to tell all my wonderful subscribers Happy New Year and let you all know my reasons for my lack of uploads towards the last part of 2017. So there were a few things that contributed to my being away. The first and most basic was family and health. I deal with a few disabling chronic pain issues. My body just doesn't have the energy it needs to do more than take care of my family and their needs. So with two kiddos both hitting their teen years, the emotional roller coaster, it's sometimes overwhelming on its own. My hope was to get into the new school year and begin posting new content after the new year. This is primarily my reason for taking a break, but it's by no means my only one. Let me state there are some really great channels, but as the effect has grown in exposure, so have the channels, and it's gone from being studied as seriously as possible to scrutinizing tiny bits of information that one honestly probably wouldn't remember whether it's changed or not. So I've seen a drop from very meaningful changes, such as the Kennedy assassination footage or the images of Tank Boy walking away, and the very name of the area of the solar system we presumably reside in, to daily debates on the possible differences between the lettering. And I've seen straight up plagiarism of others' ideas and content footage without any repercussions or allowance. Since the creation of the live feed setting on YouTube, videos have become less about information and more about putting out community faces. This is one of the exact reasons that I left mainstream media, because of the talking head. Although I do think panels are important, one after another sometimes seems overkill to me personally. There are no real experts, no definite answers, and seeing people label themselves as leaders kind of makes me cringe. And so I created distance. I'm supportive of anyone whose true intent it is to bring helpful, scientific, historical, and spiritual information to our studies. I'm not supportive of those trying to profit in popularity or finances. And I don't really want to mix myself in there. For myself, I'm not ethically able to refer to myself as any sort of community leader. What I've found is that those who want to be, in itself, are usually the people that should not be, which I think is overly clear in our politics today. Earning money for a community is one thing. Taking money from your community is a totally different one. To associate myself with live shows is, in a way, to associate myself with the ideas of its hosts. So I love being part of a show where I'm able to talk to a doctor directly about body changes or chat with a marketing executive about historical ad changes. But unfortunately, that's not really the content for the layout of most shows right now. Ethically, I don't feel like my focus should be on building my channel's numbers or becoming well known, getting more subscribers or more people to come to my channel. My channel is about people. It's about your stories, it's about their experiences, and what makes the effect human. I upload typically once a week because my videos and editing style generally take between 5 to 20 hours each to produce, and that's on less than ideal equipment. And if I'm unhappy with it, I won't post it, so it will go in the trash. Seeing these new pieces of content multiple times a day from one channel, really it just shows me what a short time that content creators are spending researching the content that they're putting up. Something else has changed for me as well. At the start of September, I came across a patent that changed my way of looking at the effect for a while. Being that I have always personally believed that the effect centers primarily around spirituality, I had to think about and consider this new information and how it fit for me. That took a while, and I still believe there's a huge spiritual aspect to how people are affected. But with new information, I've also been forced to bring into the mix a very likely chance that there is a psyop going on. I was never a fan of this theory, but upon finding said US government patents, I very seriously needed to rethink my own approach, and thus this brings me to my future videos. I'm excited to say I'm back, or at least I plan on being, and uploading again on a regular basis. And that I will soon be sharing with you both ME stories as well as the US government patent that shifted for me some of my own perspective, and maybe throughout the year we'll continue to add new topics too. So here we have it. Here's to a fabulous new year. A year of loving kindness, my Mandela, hope, equality, a year of no nuclear war, and a year where you know that you're not alone.